busy chanting.
It's been infused multiple fold. It's not just it's not just power on its own. It's actually been infused with love again and again by the Supreme. Okay. So then why do I have such a hard time chanting all my rounds, Prabhu? Why can't I do it with full sincerity? And, why do I make excuses? Why, if it's such an easy way to achieve this deep sense of connection and love and perfection of our being, why does it seem so difficult to do it at times? Even though it's the easiest form of meditation, we still find excuses. What are the pitfalls?
So basically, when a master has a servant for a long time, and the servant says, "I'm going to leave your service and I have found another master," the master will try to bribe that servant and say, no, I can't be without you. Please don't leave me. कौन करेगा? तुम्हारे जैसे तो कोई मैं पूरे ब्रह्मांड में मैं नहीं पा सकता. कहाँ जाऊं मैं? ऐसा सेवक किन को मिलेगा? किन के सौभाग्य में होता है ऐसा? ऐसे कर करके then the boss somehow he tries to bribes and gets the servant back in track. And once he gets, then he starts chastising the servant because he knows the servant is not going to leave. Next time again, the servant says, I have to go. The servant will, flatter him and butter him and say, please be there. Why am I saying this to this question? Is because we have been serving a boss called as the mind for a long time. So many lifetimes. And now when we say, oh, wait a minute, Mr. Mind, Hindi mein Maniram kehte hain, man ko. Mr. Maniram ji, Mr. Mind, I have to give up your service because I have found another master, which is Krishna. So what does the mind do? Oh, please don't, please be with me, please be with me. And the boss or the mind starts getting restless. This is why we see, anytime when we are in sync or accordance with the mind, there's no problem. Never does anyone have a problem surfing the internet. Never does anyone have a problem, Prabhu, I have a problem gossiping. I just can't gossip. No one has that problem. Right? We love to find faults. We love to gossip.
Easy.
It's easy. Because the mind is, like a king, naturally like enjoying the spot. And we are in correspondence and accordance and surrender to the mind. But now when we start chanting Hare Krishna, the mind dozes off. When we are hearing Bhagavatam or Hari Katha, the mind dozes off. Whenever the mind feels that I am going to lose this servant to Krishna, I am going to lose this jiva to Krishna, then the mind will start getting restless. And then we, because of our eternal subordination under the mind, we give in to the mind and go to sleep or get distracted or give in to laziness or procrastination and all of these things. So it's a struggle. But when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Everything is difficult, right? In life, everything is difficult. When we have to, let's say if we have an interview at 4 o'clock in the morning for getting into Google or Facebook or Apple or one of these companies at 4 o'clock in the morning, is there anyone who's going to sleep over at 4 o'clock?
No.
He'll be up. He'll be like checking his internet and light and his clothing and the answers to the questions at 3 o'clock in the morning. So when it's an interview, we can wake up. When a 10th grader, 12th grader has to give an exam, he wakes up at 4 o'clock and he studies. And a businessman, if he's told, you come to the airport, I'll give you a bag full of $1 million cash at 4 o'clock in the morning. I bet he'll be there at 3:30 because he doesn't want to miss the man.
Yeah.
But we can wake up for an interview. We can wake up for an exam. We can wake up for exchanging the briefcase, but we sleep in the morning when it comes to chanting. Why? Because we don't have appreciation and value for the holy name. We don't have appreciation. We have appreciation for the degree. If I pass through the exam, the degree. If I pass through the interview, the job. If I get the $1 million, so we have appreciation for the money. We have appreciation for the job. We have appreciation for the degree, the graduate, diploma or degree, whatever we are pursuing. So we see some value there. And therefore, we are ready to sacrifice our sleep and get up and invest time. But we don't see any value in the name of the Lord. And this is why we don't feel like doing it. We don't have taste. we procrastinate, we feel lazy, we feel sleepy, and it's going to be tomorrow. आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों, इतनी भी क्या जल्दी है, इतनी भी क्या जल्दी है, जीना जो है बरसों.
हे भगवान, हाँ बिल्कुल.
तो इस प्रकार आलस में चला जाता है. So 2 things basically. The mind doesn't let us because of his dominance over us. And second, we don't want to because we don't find any value in the holy name. So therefore, if we want to, we have to try to bring in some discipline to the mind. And at the same time, by reading and hearing more about the glories of the holy name of God, the appreciation for this jewel, this touchstone of Nama Chintamani will come in the heart. Then it will be easy.
Wow. We're completely out of time, but I just can't bring myself to asking any final